Take it away, Miss R.
Hi guys. So at the end of last class, we started talking about nutrition, specifically carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff that's in the food that we eat, and some of the not so good stuff that's in the food that we eat. So just to go over that again, we learned about carbohydrates. Now, what do carbohydrates give us? Energy, exactly. If I need everyone to stand up. And who had carbohydrates this morning? Josh, what did you have?
I had oatmeal.
Oatmeal, good.
I had the same thing.
All right, oatmeal.
I did too.
Yeah?
Weird.
All right, so I want everyone to use those carbohydrates they had and jump in the air 5 times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. We're done with that. All right, we also learned about the building block of muscles. Now, what is that? Starts with a P?
Protein.
Protein. So I want everyone to make some big muscles. Woo! All right. Now, Josh, what's a food that has protein?
Steak.
Steak. Chicken. Chicken.
Eggs.
Eggs. Good job. So those are all food with protein. And then another major thing that we learned about was fiber. And fiber is good for our digestive system and our intestines. Everybody point to where your intestines are. Right there, exactly. So good. All right, so, and then as far as vitamins and minerals, we were talking about those too, and those help with different parts of our body. It helps with our skin, our eyes, our hair, our teeth, all that good stuff. So really keep in mind what's in the food that we eat. And so to help you guys choose what foods to eat, we're gonna start looking at food labels today. So everyone can grab a seat. Perfect. And everybody is gonna be a food. Josh, you're gonna be a Pop-Tart. Pam, since you had oatmeal this morning, you're gonna be oatmeal. Jill, you're gonna be a waffle. I know, it's exciting. All right. Now, one more thing that we talked about. There's your waffle, oatmeal, Pop-Tart. One more thing that we had talked about was sugars and fats. Now, are sugars and fats bad for us or good for us?
They're okay.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, as long as we don't eat too much.
Exactly, exactly.
It makes us fat.
Exactly. So if we have too much sugar and fat, then our body actually stores that energy and stores it as fat. So just be careful. So everything in moderation, like we keep talking about, using that word moderation. And what does moderation mean?
Limited amounts.
Yeah, exactly. So don't have too much of it. Exactly. So what I guys want you to do with your food labels, I have a picture of your food on the paper, and then carbohydrates, fat, sugar, protein, and fiber are all listed. So what I want you to do is write down the number that is next to everything on the food label. So see if you can find carbohydrates, and write down how many grams of carbohydrates are in your food.
It says fats. Which fat?
Yes. So fats actually, if it says total fat, that's the number that you want,
Okay.
because we'll talk about different types of fats later, but right now we're just looking at the amount of fat in there. So the total fat, that whole space amount.
What's this G thing after the number? Or
Yep.
the MG?
Yep, so grams is what the G is, and milligrams is what the MG is, and that's a way of measuring it. Oh, yep. So how we measure our weight, like in pounds or ounces, have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Yes. So that's the way of measuring weight. So that's the way that they figure out how much weight of that item's in your food. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing great.
Ooh, perfect. So when everybody's done, set down your pens and look up here, or pencils because we don't write in pen yet. Perfect. Now, I want everybody to stand up. And I want you to stand straight across in the middle of the classroom. So everybody stand, you come on this side of Josh still with your papers. I want everybody to hold their papers up so that I can see which food you are. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're gonna, cool. Now, we're gonna move depending on what's in your food. So when I read off fiber, for example, I want you to take how many ever grams of fiber, I want you to take that many steps back. So if you have 3 grams of fiber, how many steps back do you take? 3, exactly. So,
Maybe we should go forward.
I meant to say forward. Scratch that, reverse it. Okay, so first is fiber. Jill, how many grams of fiber is in your food?
I have 1.
So take 1 step forward. Josh,
had less than one.
so you're gonna stay right where you are. I have 3. You have 3, take 3 steps forward. Perfect.
There.
Next is fat. So however many grams of total fat you have, that's how many steps backwards you take. Jill?
Oh, boy, we take 11 back.
11,
I have
okay.
11 grams of fat.
Okay, so just go as far back as you can until you hit the wall there, or the chair. Josh?
5.
5? Okay, so go ahead and take 5 back. Uh-oh. Jill went pretty far back there. Pam? 2. Go 2 back. All right. For protein, I want you to take steps forward. So Jill, how many steps forward are you taking?
5.
5. So come back up. Josh?
2.
2 up. There you go. You move forward now. Pam? 4. 4. Come forward. Awesome. What's the last one we did? Protein?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. All right, now sugar. Jill, how much sugar do you have?
17.
Oh my gosh, you're going back to the wall. I'm sorry. Josh?
I'm going back with her.
Okay. Pam?
I have 13.
13? Okay,
I
so
thought
you're
I
going
went on
back a little bit
carbohydrate.
too.
Really? What kind of oatmeal do you
All
have?
right,
I know.
the last one. This might bring you guys up a little bit. We got carbohydrates, and what's that again?
Energy.
Energy. So we're gonna be moving forward here. So Jill,
46.
46. Whoa. So take 46 steps forward. While you're doing that, Josh, how many you got?
35.
35. Pam?
32.
All right, come on up.
No pushing.
I'm gonna walk through the wall.
We probably need a bigger classroom for this. But, anyways. Okay, so Jill, you're way up there now. What food were you again?
I am waffles.
Waffles?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart, okay. So, carbohydrates are good and give us energy, but we also want to be thinking about the other parts of nutrition that we went through. So, which food out of these 3 do you guys think is the best choice for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal? Why do you say that, Josh?
Because it has a lot of fiber and it has protein.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yep, that's good.
I put raisins on it
Yep, it's good.
for more fiber.
Yep, this is very true. Which one do you think is the worst choice? The least healthy choice, I should say. Joe?
The waffles.
Waffles? Why do you think
I
that?
think waffles, because I don't know, in the fridge one back.
I think the waffles, because you put syrup on waffles.
That's what I was just gonna say. Some of these things we don't just eat on their own, right? How many of you eat dry waffles?
Not me.
So
No,
what's-
lots of syrup.
Syrup's made out of what?
Sugar.
Sugar, and too much sugar is not good, right? So we really want to be thinking about what we're putting in our bodies every morning, because that's what's getting us started for the day. So we talked about how important breakfast is, so really think about what you're eating for breakfast and what the good choices are. So again, just a visual here for the foods that we're eating, and then when you guys go home, I actually want you to find 3 foods and then do the same thing. So the back side of this worksheet has the same things on them. So I want you to go home and write down the same information and then come back in with the healthiest food and the least healthy food circled, okay? Any questions? Clap twice if you understand me. All right, you guys are all set. Thank you.